Hello viewers, welcome back to another quick deck review and mini card reading. Okay, so in this video, I'm going to introduce you the Voyager Tarot by James Wanless. Okay, he's a professor. Right, so this deck comes together. Let me recall. Yes, it did came with a box, okay, and it is actually quite thick. I would say it will be about 4 cm ish. It's about 4 cm ish, and it's a reflective surface, okay, as you can see from the deck right now, the view right now. Okay, so now let's first give you a quick look on the guidebook itself. Okay, so the guidebook itself is black in cover, and then you have, I think, yeah, that's a content. And this is like the second edition. Okay, so this is published on the 1986. Say quite some history. And it got some interesting intention of Professor James on the creation of this deck. Okay, and I guess it talks about the whole design, the artwork itself. Okay, it's pretty amazing, I would say. Okay, and let's see. Okay, the game of life, and then the universal self. It talks about the symbol. I would say it's a pretty interesting deck to work with. Okay, and it's a very beautiful channeled message. Okay, and this is kind of like the quick cheat sheet about those reading of the cards, right? Map to solutions, how to use the spread as well. Okay, so yeah, pretty much this is pretty much this is how the guidebook looks like, but it seems to be quite a very professor way of teaching you how to use the guidebook. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Okay, all right, so this is pretty much about the guidebook. Let's now perform a quick card shuffling for you to just gauge on how can you actually shuffle the cards. I would say this card is definitely quite huge in size. Okay, let me show you. It's I would say it's almost 8 cm long, and then the width will be about 6 cm. So it's a pretty huge deck as compared to the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. Okay, and because of the material itself, it's quite thick when it's combined to be a 78 cards deck. So it will be more easy to shuffle this way, I would say, than to do it, okay, the other way that I showed you earlier. Okay, so you can see it really depends on which way you prefer in working with the deck, because different deck has a different energy connection with the reader, so it truly depends on how you handle and connect with the deck. Okay, alright, so now let's move on to do the individual card flip through. Okay, and one thing I do really notice about this deck is there's a deep meaning behind the DNA helix being shown here. So I would suggest you to, before even you work with this deck intuitively, okay, go through the guidebook if possible. Okay, and yeah, one thing I really appreciate is that for every card, it shows you the name of the card and then it also shows you the suit, or just the major or minor arcana, and which one it actually belongs to. Okay, so first of the card you have the setback card, 5 of Worlds, Delusion, the 10 of Crystals. Okay, I remember Worlds, okay, being Pentacles and Crystals being Swords, the Swords energy, the Swords suit. Oppression, 5 of Wands, okay, the Wand suit remains the same, the name. Okay, Love, the 3 of Cups. Okay, the Cups and the Wands remain the same, okay, same suit. Fulfillment, 9 of Cups. Okay, this is the Wheel of Fortune, and its name Fortune, number 10. Regenerator, Sage of Cups. So this is like the King of Cups. Learner, Child of Crystals. Oh yeah, I do remember that this deck itself is not actually a 78 because of the Child itself. It doesn't have the Page or the Knight. So it's only have the Child, the Woman, and the Sage. Okay, the Tower card, number 16. Actor, Man of Wands. Oh wait, let me double check because I'm not remembering exactly, but okay, I remember now. Wait a minute, let me take back. This deck is 78 cards deck as well. Okay, let me quickly check on the guidebook because I remember having like Man, Woman, and then Child and Sage. Yeah. Oh yes. This is definitely 78 cards. Okay. It didn't actually mention. Wait. Okay, Captain, pick a card. Okay. Yeah, but nevertheless, let's view on further, okay? Because it has been quite a while that I worked with this tarot deck, and somehow maybe I'm not too remembering exactly if this is like for each of the suit. It has the Child, Sage, Man, and Woman. Okay. Wow, this is interesting. Number 2, okay, the Priestess. Yeah, sometimes it's like, unless you are just using one deck itself, then you will be like wholeheartedly you know the deck, right? And somehow you will find, if you are someone who love to have different deck to work with, okay, it is moment like this that you kind of like connect back with your deck, okay? The Sun energy, but it's okay, it's just purely in how you feel comfortable working with the deck itself. Number 5, Hierophant. I would say the consciousness of this deck requires quite some discipline and a constant alignment of energy, and it is if you look at the artwork itself, right, it will be some kind of abstract and some kind of like realistic art, and yet it's a lot of like jam-packed with ancient and modern society as well. So it's a whole mix of artwork, I would say, and that is why to me it's something that is not too structured, but yet it is structured. Okay, so this is really an interesting deck to work with, and I would say if you are someone who is a beginner, it could take some time for you to really connect deeply, but nevertheless, if you feel guided and called to directly work with this would be quite an advanced, it's kind of like a rapid stir up of your subconscious mind, because the art of the tarot is definitely helping us to awaken our subconscious mind and to bring any deep subconscious patterns to our conscious awareness. So it's a little bit of trigger alert here, I'm not going to lie, because the very first moment that I got this deck, I did feel something that is wow, that is something huge, like a button for me to press, and it was quite scary, okay, to work with this deck actually. And that is why, like, even till today, okay, although it has been years with me, okay, I still kind of hold some kind of I still feel that whenever I work with this deck, okay, it will break me down, like break some barriers down, okay. Yeah, it's quite intense working with this deck, to be honest. But maybe for some of you, if you kind of feel like you wanted a direct change or a swift change, then this could be a deck that is deep enough for your subconscious revelation. Okay, now a little bit of story time here, but this is definitely kind of just an experience sharing of what happens when I use this deck. Okay, it's very deep. Illumination, Ace of Wands. Stagnation, Eight of Cups. And you can note that some of the meaning, okay, that is a little bit different from the Rider-Waite, because in the Rider-Waite, when you talk about Eight of Cups, is someone who move out of a situation, but somehow this is stagnation itself, okay. So it's a little bit different, and it is totally up to the author that creates the deck, right? Okay, this is the Empress energy. This is number 8, Balance. Okay, this is the Strength card. Censor. Yeah, this is Woman of Wands. So there's a man, woman, child, and the Sage. Brilliance, Ace of Crystals. So art. This is number 14, the Temperance. Change, Eight of Worlds, the Eight of Pentacles. Feeler, Child of Cups. Hermit card. The Hangman. The Seer, Sage of Wands. Okay, the Strength card. Okay, so Balance, I guess is should be referring to the Justice cards, Justice card. And again, I'm seeing this resembles a little bit of the Circle of Life Tarot. Let me quickly show you the Balance card that we got earlier. Yeah, notice that the number of Balance and Strength is a little bit different than the Rider-Waite itself, because in the Rider-Waite, we have number 8 for the Strength card and number 11 for Justice. So in this deck itself, okay, maybe with the system that the author worked with, okay, number 8 actually represents kind of like Justice, which is number 11, and in the Rider-Waite and in this deck as well, it is similar to the Circle of Life, which number 11 actually represents the Strength card. Okay, so do not be afraid, just work accordingly with the deck, and there's nothing to be confused, okay, because you always refer back to the source of the deck that you use, and you always refer back to the creator. It's just like your intent, right? When you work with your project or your life goals, okay, or your monthly goals, your yearly goals, okay, not goals. It always comes from your initial intention. So say for example, if you wish to save like $5,000 and yeah, the intention of $5,000 is to accumulate your kind of like your travel budget for the years, some sort like that. Okay, so it always refers back to your intention, and it's not like your brother's budget or your mother's budget about your holiday, right? So you always refer back to the author of the deck. Okay, logic, 4 of crystals. So this is 4 of swords. This is time, space. So number 20 refers to judgment. Integrity, 9 of wands. Synthesis, 8 of crystals. Aspirations, 4 of wands. Commencement, 4 of words. Okay, the devil card is called the devil's play. Guardian, woman of crystals. So this is the world card. It's called the universe, number 21. Okay, this is number 6, lover's card. Growth, 10 of wands. Noah, sage of crystals. Okay, this is moon card, number 18. Success, ace of wands. Trust, 6 of wands. Okay, the chariot card, number 7. Purity, 2 of wands. Harvest, 9 of wands. Nurturing, 3 of wands. Okay, this is the magician card, number 1. The 7 of cups, fear. Harmony, 8 of wands. Equanimity, 2 of crystals. Ecstasy, ace of cups. Surfer, man of cups. Negativity, 5 of crystals. Player, child of words. Creativity, 3 of crystals. Disappointment, 5 of cups. Anger, 4 of cups. Narrowness, 9 of crystals. Achiever, man of words. Equilibrium, 2 of cups. Confusion, 6 of crystals. Breakthrough, 7 of worlds. Courage, 7 of wands. Compassion, 3 of wands. Sorrow, 6 of cups. Look at how different it represents, right? From the Rider-Waite notion. Passion, 10 of cups. Inventor, man of crystals. Reward, 10 of words. Dullness, 7 of crystals. Rejoicer, Woman of Cups. The Star card, number 17. Synergy, Six of Wands. Seeker, Child of Wands. Preserver, Woman of Worlds. Okay, this is number 4, Emperor. Okay, this is 0, the Fool card, Fool or Child. This is number 13, the Death card. Reflection, Two of Wands. And last but not least, you got the Master, Sage of Wands. Alright, so now let's perform your mini reading. Okay, please have the questions in mind. Okay, and choose between option 1, 2, and 3. Okay, you intend to work with your spirit team to only bring in messages to align you to your highest timeline. Alright, so for tarot card, we also read reverse position, okay? Card 1, card 2, card number 3. Okay, so now let's reveal card number 1 message. Wow, the Fool card, Child. So yeah, take a risk for whatever situation that you ask for, because you will be rewarded. And look at how this baby is like from a fetus coming to kind of like quite a vivid representation of a child. Okay, so take a risk, and as well you can see that there's a lot of hands that is waiting to welcome the child. So I'm hearing no matter what risk that you are taking, you are meant to be welcome, like the outcome will be a favorable one. Okay, and how do you know that what risk to take is the risk that brings you joy and happiness? Okay, this is the message for card number 1. Card number 2, you have, wow, commencement, something that is starting. Okay, the Aries energy is here, so maybe you are working with a partnering up with an Aries, someone whose birthday is within the Aries month, so it's like the end of March to the end of April. 4 of Wands, okay, this is the 4 of Pentacles, something that is starting. Okay, and I'm sensing that also luck is coming with this start. So maybe this someone that you are working together with will also bring you luck in the situation. There's some sort of planetary, because I'm sensing like Jupiter, so you could be having your Jupiter placement transiting in a favorable position, and that's why I'm getting like lucky, because your Jupiter is being placed in a favorable position. That means, okay, if those of you, if you have no idea of what am I talking about, like Jupiter placement, okay, just know that this is I'm sensing a lucky kind of like energy from your card, from your message itself. That means something that you start doing, something that's quite new. Okay, I'm hearing within 4 weeks time. Okay, you know, if you are tuning into this card, it's like something within 4 weeks time that is already started, or something that you will start for a period of 4 weeks, okay, for 4 months. I'm getting more of a short period of time that will be is a very successful and lucky period of your time. Yeah, for some of you it's like it's a general lucky period, so allow yourself to really be disciplined in intending what you want, intending what you desire, intending what you wish for, because somehow the cosmic energy right now is in your favor. Okay, wow, there's a lot of lucky and new commencement here I'm sensing. Wow, our viewers are getting really favorable outcomes and lucky period ahead. Okay, alright, the next card you have is, wow, all are upright position. I'm so happy. Card number 3, brilliance, ace of crystal. So this is ace of swords energy, so it's like clarity and brilliance. You will get some awestruck idea. I'm getting brilliance. People will be clapping for your idea, and I'm hearing that your idea will be very much an award-winning idea, some sort like that. I'm hearing if you are getting into like competition, okay, no matter within a company or within the industry competition, there's something that you will have this idea to outshine your competitors, okay, or getting your video viral or something that is going to do with a brilliance idea that is going to bring you fame and recognition, reward and recognition, some sort like that. Okay, and you will also, in general, that means your brain, your mind is now set on a new level of awareness. It's a new level of consciousness, and you will feel like a heightened state of operating. That means you are always able to give a new perspective for yourself, to see through a situation, okay, and remove yourself from any BS, okay, which is, wow, such a positive reading for the deck today. Although I kind of quite well, I'm not too much of being so fearful working with this deck anymore, but somehow just sometimes I will feel kind of like challenged by this deck, okay, but nevertheless this deck is very kind today, and towards our viewers as well. I hope you tap into your energy, okay, like this video if you enjoyed the content, and that's all I have for you today. Share this video if you feel that someone else is wanting to know more about this tarot deck, okay, it's called the Voyager Tarot. Alright, and yeah, share this out to them and comment down below if you have any questions, and I will see you in my next vid. Yeah, take care, stay happy, stay healthy. Alright, bye.